Now I have logged in with the name @apple.com newly created operator. As you can see, it is launching in the Claims app. I have opened the application definition. Then I can see it is built on Theme Cosmos 04 version, which is the latest version on Pega 8.8. And these are the rule sets that are created, and these are created by the Pega rule engine itself. So this is the app rule sets. So one of the important interview question is, whenever you create a new application using the new application wizard, what are the rule sets that are created? One is the app rule sets, that is the rule set whose name is same as the application name. One is the app int, one is the org int. So you can remember like this. One is application rule set, one is application with a suffix of int, and other one is org. My org is apple, so if you see, that's why it is appl. Don't confuse it with the application. Another is org int. These are the different rule sets that are created by Pega in the backend when you create a new application using the new application wizard. Now let's open each rule set and check. As there are no integrations that are done, appint and orgint rule sets doesn't have any rules yet. But you see, the application rule set has around 9 rules that are created in the backend. If you see, these are mostly access roles with the application name is to sysadmin 4 user 4. This is for the developer, this is for accessing Pega API, this is for the actual end user. There is a persona rule that is created, there is a product rule, and a skin rule is also created automatically. Skin rule is used for styling purpose. This skin rule is inherits from the OOTB skin rule. So if you see, this is a claim skin rule. If you want, you can do customization or create new formats in your skin rule, in your application layer, in your rule set, or you can also use the OOTB inherited formats. You can go to base settings, mixins, inheritance tab to check the inheritance. You see, this is coming from Cosmos skin. Earlier it used to be PY end user skin in UIKit, but in theme Cosmos you will be inheriting from Cosmos skin. Now let's check what are the rules that are created in the organization rule set. There are no rule sets that are created. Interesting factor is, if you see the other rule sets, that is application int rule sets, right? Whenever you open them, you see that the default validation mode that is configured is application validation. So this is another important point to note. Application and application int rule sets will have application validation, whereas organization rule set that gets created will by default point to rule set validation. Orgint also points to rule set validation. Org and orgint by default are defaulted to the rule set validation, and the prerequisites for the org level rule set is the orgint, and the prerequisite for the org int is the Pega process commander. Also, you can click on the app explorer to view the work pool that is created, to view the work classes that is created. As you can see, this is the organization name hyphen application name hyphen work org dash app name dash work. This is your class structure. So in interviews, if they ask what is your class structure, you can tell this is your class structure org name dash application name dash work. Also, you can right click on this and check the inheritance path. org dash appname dash work has pattern inheritance from org dash appname, which and if you see, it has pattern inheritance from org. Why it is called as pattern inheritance? Because the pattern is same, naming convention is same, first two letters are same. If you see, app claims appl hyphen claims has appl, so it is pattern inheritance. Appl hyphen claims hyphen work has appl hyphen claims in its name itself, so it is also using pattern inheritance. But if you see, between line 3 and line 4, there is no common word in the name. Here it is work dash cover dash, here it is appl, there is no common letter or word, so there is no pattern inheritance. Pattern inheritance is the implicit, involuntary inheritance in Pega, which comes based on the naming conventions by itself. You need not specify anywhere. So here it is using a directed inheritance. So how you know that it is directed inheritance? You can open this class rule, that is org level. In this, right, in the class inheritance, we can mention the parent class from which it has to be directed. Here we also have a checkbox, find by name first, pattern. But with this pattern, there is nothing, right? If with org dash application name, there is an org. With org dash app name dash work, there is org dash app name as a common, that is based on the pattern. But only appl has nothing in with the pattern, it has only one letter and there is no other class, so that is having directed inheritance from work dash cover dash. Now if you see again, row 5 4 and 5, it has work dash as common in between these two, right? So it is both directed plus pattern. Here it is only pattern, here it is both. Why? If you see, if we open the class record for the work pool, here it is mentioned as app dash claims dash work. It has direct inheritance with work dash cover dash, but based on the pattern it's inheriting from appl dash claims. But based on direct inheritance means whatever is directly mentioned in the class rule form, it is inheriting from work dash cover dash. Whereas if you open the work dash cover dash, if you see, based on pattern also it will be inheriting from work dash, based on direct also it will be inheriting work dash. Direct means whatever is directly mentioned in the class rule form, that is called as direct inheritance. So work dash cover dash has two inheritances from work dash. One is based on the naming convention, that is pattern, and one is based on explicitly whatever is mentioned in this class rule form, that is directed, that is both. Now work dash has directed inheritance from base class. Base class is the superclass, master class, parent class. It doesn't have any other class on top of it, so that will be the last in the inheritance type. So there is a class rule that is created. This is the class. If you see, that is mapped to your application rule set and you cannot change. So once a class is created, it will be tagged to one rule set and you cannot change the rule set. So it is a critical point. That's why that configuration is not led to developers. The Pega platform itself automatically tags it to the correct application rule set name. Thank you.